Okay, I never ever use notes. I just make things up. Until last year at the Marketing Hall of Fame, one of our last year's inductees in advance emailed me his introductory remarks for my approval and comments. This was Mark Pritchard. And I thought, well, if Mark Pritchard takes the time to take notes, write them out, and even ask for my approval, I did have some comments, but which he implemented, by the way, maybe I should too. That's why I have some notes. So this is to make you understand how this is different and why we firmly believe it's important. So induction into the Marketing Hall of Fame is a unique honor. Marketing Hall of Fame is different from other awards in, I've identified 5 key ways. First of all, it's holistic. It is the only award that celebrates the whole of the marketing profession, from CMOs to company founders like Yvonne Chouinard, to, who was so funny, agency leaders, to research and data specialists, to academics and writers like Dan, who's here today. Secondly, it is incredibly, quite horrifyingly actually for me, democratic. We carefully redesigned it to be that way, and sometimes I regret it. Inductees are elected, they are not selected. So the 4 people you see here today, they have been elected through a process with nominations which are open to anyone. Very surprisingly, we don't get Mickey Mouse, we get serious nominations. They are then voted on by the Marketing Hall of Fame Academy's almost 400 members of senior marketers. And then the shortlist goes to the CEOs of 14 of the major industry associations, as well as the former year's inductees. So we have no influence on the outcome. People are always saying, thank you for inducting me. Well, we didn't select you. You were elected, guys. It's nothing to do with us. In fact, we wait in terror each year to see who's going to win, because we've no idea, yeah? The third thing is, the Marketing Hall of Fame is future-oriented. Our purpose is to celebrate outstanding marketing innovators. People who are still working actively in marketing, not retired or dead like the Baseball Hall of Fame. It's true. I did my consulting work before, reinventing this. And who are shaping its future, which is the important thing. Fourthly, this event is modern. We're trying, at least, to make it modern, educational, and inclusive. Anyone can come. We keep ticket prices low, and they're priced for individuals, not, sponsoring companies. We have no white tablecloths, as you will have noticed. No rubber chicken. Many of you have, I'm sure, been dragged to those tables and rubber chickens. I certainly have. We have no stuffy speeches, at least I'm pretty sure we won't. Instead, we ask each inductee to share their views on marketing's future from the point of view of their careers in accordance with our mission. And finally, the Marketing Hall of Fame evolves just as marketing evolves. The original Hall of Fame focused on companies and was much more traditional. Mind you, it wasn't that bad. So, presciently, Steve Jobs was one of the early inductees accepting the award on behalf of Apple. Now, we reinvented it a number of years ago, and during COVID, we reinvented it again, adding diversity and sustainability to our list of election criteria, and expanding the Academy and the panel of judges to include broader audiences. And we look forward, I'm actually waiting for this, to the next stage of evolution and to innovation in marketing AI joining our inductees. So, I believe firmly that in these uncertain times, this event is more important than ever because marketing is in disarray. The impact of marketing investment is not well documented. Marketing's role as the driver of the demand chain, sales and margins, is not accepted and understood more broadly. CMOs are not respected. Positions of CEOs are being abolished, though sometimes they change their minds afterwards. And new titles, ridiculous new titles, are proliferating. And finally, marketing organizations, how they're structured, every organization is different. Who reports to whom, what marketing does, roles and responsibilities are all over the place. It's a mess. So it is more critical than ever to recognize the achievements of the 4 brilliant marketing innovators we have here today who are striving to change all this. Anne, Dan, Chris, and Raja, we are thrilled to have you here.